Yeah, we got tractor pulls, 4x4 things, Bigfoot competitions, indoor, outdoor. They do like ATV contests and stuff. Then we got motocross stuff, everything like that. But yeah, when it comes to just like bike stuff, all we have really is Ohio Bike Week, and then all summer long, everybody just always rides out to like you got Jimmy Buckets and stuff like that. It's a like a biker place you go to, you ride your bike out near Sandusky, and you can go out by the water. They got like little tiki set up everywhere at Jimmy Buckets and stuff, little like little areas and shit like that. So there's all kinds of ride stuff. We got Margaritaville. We got Margaritaville
That's what I
here.
was
That's in
thinking. I was trying to remember
so there's a lot of
the place
places
we
to like
went to.
go and ride. There's a lot of places to go ride to, and a lot of to where we try to make it look like, hey, we got sand, we got beach, we got water. It's our like little baby Florida, but yeah, it's just fresh water and the fish stink and yeah.
Well, what people don't
There's
realize,
also
Sandusky's a great town. You got all that stuff. What else is in Sandusky?
like I said, you got Mad River, Harley Davidson in Sandusky. You got Cedar
No, the
Point,
big thing in
which is an
Sandusky.
amusement park.
There it is. There it
Cedar
is.
Point
Cedar Point,
amusement
baby.
park. Yeah, Cedar Point.
If you've never been there, that's the America's roller coaster. It's the biggest roller coaster park in the world. Better than I want to say any Six Flag I know or anything. But Florida's giving them a run for their money. They're starting to build a lot more things. I heard we may have the largest, fastest roller coaster coming up rather than the Magnum.
As soon as they build something, they come up with something else, and they build something, and then like three people fall off of it, and die, and then they wait a couple years and they build a bigger one. And oh yeah, you know how it is.
Not a
Roller coasters
fan.
are
Not a
crazy.
fan of roller coasters at all.
I don't ride that shit. If I ain't got the brakes, other than being on a plane, I don't roll out with nobody like that. Nope.
You weren't fond of flying when I first put you on some flights, I believe. You came off
Oh,
that one, and I think you kissed the ground.
I think when I come down here in what, like 2 weeks, when I come down to 2.5 weeks, what, like the 29th when I come down for bike
Yeah,
week, I think this is going to be mid 70s somewhere. I'm thinking 73 or 75th flight. And every time I get up in that steel piece of shit up in the sky, mostly it doesn't matter who you're flying with. You're going to get tuned up. You're going to get smashed in a fucking can. You're going to get killed. Whoever. I'm not going to say no names of any commercial flight people, anybody like that. But yeah, I'm scared shitless every time I get up there flying. Every time I'm scared shitless, man. But the first times
I
it was
start
pretty
thinking
crazy.
about I start thinking about the space between you and the ground when I'm up in that plane, and it's just cruising. You're like, holy crap, we are miles up in the sky. That's a long way to come down. Anyways, I don't want to think about that. I don't like
Well, the higher I get and the
airplanes.
faster we get moving, I feel safer because if you're gonna get cracked up there, you probably really ain't gonna feel shit. You're gonna be all toasted like an almond. Just splat and shit. So I don't really
Toasted
freak
like an
out. It's
almond.
It's like when you start coming down and you're like, oh yeah, here you go, and you can see like the tops of
Boom.
buildings. You get ready, and you're like, you know what? If we did it now, I would die, and it would hurt because I might not die right away. A couple broken bones, all twisted up and shit. Like that's the
Do you
scary
get
part
tuned
is
up
when you're
on the planes? Do
yeah
you have a
you.
couple drinks on the plane or no?
I used to, but no, I don't. I try to keep a clear head, man. Watch a movie or something. I'm only there from here to there enough for a movie. It's only an hour 50, not
Do you
even two
drink
hours
wine in the
top.
morning? Do you drink
Uh,
wine out of jugs in the morning or no?
get out of here, man. Wino. You don't remember old
All right.
Floyd Bell? You remember old Floyd Bell back in the day?
Yeah.
He used to
Ay,
live
ay,
down in the
ay.
apartments and he'd always be pulling his whopper out in front of the high school girls and shit. He's dead now, so in case anybody wants to incriminate him and throw him in prison for pulling his dick out in front of teenage girls from high school, and he was a grown
Yeah,
ass
we don't
man,
approve that. That's not good.
No,
That's not something
we
we
don't
would approve
condone.
of.
Yeah, we don't condone
Eh,
that kind of shit. But he
I
was a
believe you
weirdo.
went to
He used
jail
to
for that.
he used to let us party at
We
his
didn't know
house and
that.
shit.
That was a long
Oh,
time ago. That was
we
something.
were kids.
Yeah, I believe you went to jail for that. Look at you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Why
So,
not?
one last thing we're going to talk about is Thunder by the Bay's coming up this weekend. Unfortunately, they're also calling for some crap weather, which stinks. And it's Friday night. We can get Friday night in, so Friday night looks good, but it's Saturday morning and pretty much all weekend. So we're hoping it blows away and doesn't do anything because they got great headliners: Molly Hatchet, Grand Funk Railroad, and Creed Fisher. I mean, those are some great things, and it's all charity. And there's a lot of events that say it goes to charity, and you never really know what happens. This one, we talked to Lucy. Remember, Lucy was a great person. We did a whole show with her. I want to say it was episode 4, something like that. And then she's great people. I mean, they raise a lot of money for this event. And they need it. They help so many kids and so many different charities. They do bike shows, and then there's Friday night. There's a Let's Get Crazy party or Let's Get Wild party. And but that's coming up this weekend. Thunder by the Bay down at the Sarasota Fairgrounds. Um, it's a great event. A lot of vendors, a lot of fun. Charlie's going to be down there. He's camping. I'm going to be down there all weekend long. Super excited for it. I just hope the weather holds out and we can get a good show in because Thunder by the Bay is a lot of fun. A lot of people down at that one. So if you guys haven't been and you see this, go to Thunder by the Bay this weekend. You can't miss it. It's great stuff. All right. I like your Baker Act shirt, by the way. Baker Act Customs. I dig the shirt. I was down there a couple weeks ago doing their bike show down in Fort Lauderdale, so that was pretty neat to go see them down there. And nice little trip out of town. So they had their anniversary party, and I helped them do their bike show. So,
Yeah,
all
I
right,
seen some of
that's
your
it. We're
guys'
gonna.
video and pictures, and you had they had the matching Corvette to match that bike. Did you see it? The
No, but
Corvette that came to
okay?
match that
So
bike.
I ran into the guy from Cycle Drag, and he was videoing that chopper, whatever you want to call it. Remember that gaudy chopper with all the
Oh man, you showed me some
spikes
pictures of
and
that
everything
thing.
on it?
It didn't
So
miss
he said
of something
he was
overkill,
getting so
overkill.
much hate on that chopper. It was so bad. I wish I could. I probably could try and get a picture over and we can pull it up, but this chopper was over the top. It was like a Gucci chopper and it had points and just way over the top. And Cycle Drag was there. Now Cycle Drag is a website. I guess he was filming everything and basically he's been in love with Paul Senior and now all these guys were giving him crap. They're like, I hope your boyfriend knows you're cheating on him with this other chopper. And he said it was just really funny of all the crap he was
You
getting
don't like
about
that
this.
guy, Psycho Drag, do you? You don't like Psycho Drag, do you?
He's okay. I don't mind him. I mean, he's just he's
I've been
I
watching him
don't
before
know.
I knew he was starting to come down there. I've been following
I
him
know.
at the drag strip, watching him do stuff for like a
But he's
couple
gotten away
years.
from drag strip stuff. He's not really doing drag stuff anymore, is he?
Yeah, you watch him. I know there'll be a couple of drag stuff, but what he does, and I tried to message him like, listen, quit making us watch them prep the bike, do a staging burnout, and get ready to launch that son bitch, and then flips to another bike. We didn't get to see the race. We didn't get to see shit. Who won? Who
I don't
didn't
think they
win? Like
want you to see the
we're gonna watch
races.
these two boosters. Watch these two boosters heads up. So we watch them. They fire the bikes up. They get in the staging lanes. They get up there. They do a burnout. They get ready to launch it, and then it flips to another bike. Half of that race, the beginning of it, it's like, dude, get your shit together. I just lost 5 minutes of my life. I'm never gonna get back now.